Alright, in this video I'm going to show you step by step how to take your Shopify store and translate it into other languages to go worldwide. Okay, so step one is you need to get a Translate app. So you can go to the link I've included here or go to the Shopify App Store, download Translate Pro. It's powered by Google Translator. On there's a free trial version and a paid version on it. So if you install that app, then I will show you how to get on to the next step. So once you've installed the app, then you go into your apps, go into Translate Pro, and then what you want to do is you want to put it on your website. So when you put it on your store, pretty much you'll get a basic version of it. And what I recommend for you to do is I recommend for you to actually have it natively fit on your site. So I've already done for this site, and a couple of things I've done is I made sure that the font size matched what was on the site. I made sure that the style was similar. I made sure that the colors were white and the colors, the text was similar as well. And the way I did that was in the back end, when you go into the app, you can kind of position where it goes, right? So I have it in the top right corner. I've made it static so that way it doesn't float. I could make it float. So if I take the static off, it'll make it float. So now it's stuck to the top. I can do the same thing with the bottom right, the top left. So if I did it in the top left, and the reason I didn't do it in the top left is because I want to make sure that it looks really good for customers who come to your website. We want to make it look native. We want to look like it's part of your website. In that. So if I do it here on the top left, that's kind of too close to this, and that's kind of why we didn't do it there. I did it on the top right. The other thing you could do is if you want to make it look native is you can always add the code right into here. So if you take this code and you add it right in there, that will also make it look native. So say this is what I was talking about earlier. Font colors, choose any color that you want. We've kind of left the grid open so that way it can kind of be any color that you want that'll match your website. Same thing with the menu color. The background, as you can see, is white and it shows up in white. Font size, menu size, different fonts you can choose from. You can always see in here what the font will actually look like. As well, and the flag size and the font size should always be the same because you want this to kind of be the same. If I took it bigger, it would look a little bit odd. And the last part is to select the languages that you want. So come down here, you'll see featured language. If you want the featured language on, that means that those will show up at the top. So I've selected English, French, and Japanese as my featured language. Let's say I want to select I don't know, Brazil Portuguese. Now that's gone to the top as well, but I want to put that fourth. So I can just drag it down and I can put the order of what it'll look like on my store. So right now I have the 3, and then the list of over 100 different languages could start. Right, so now if you look at it, when I put the featured language here, what's going to happen is you don't see the Portuguese right here, but I'll reset it. Let's go on the other side. So then the other changes I did look different, and you'll see Portuguese is number 4. Right. So again, this is a good example. You don't want bold and not bold. You kind of want it to flow with what your website is doing. So it feels native and it's really easy for you to use. Okay, so that's what it takes for you to step-by-step get a translator on your Shopify store so you can start to sell your merchandise worldwide. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out.